Good morning, Dynasty traders. Today is the 8th of April, 2025, pre-market analysis video. All right, let's go back. Let's start from the daily. Weekly. Okay, so, oops, there you go. On the weekly, we took these relative equal lows. If you go back to last week's pre-market on Monday, we talked about these targets and these targets over here that need to get filled. All right, so we have this over here. 1, 2, 3 back-to-back fair value gaps. We took this. We have 3 days left of this this previous weekly this weekly candle, and we shall see if the body of the present weekly candle can close below this low. All right, let's go down into the daily, see what we got. All right, so almost a full range of the Friday down close candle was taken yesterday. Still got a little bit of wiggle room up top. Let's see. Let's do a fair value gap over here. That's good. Couple of them back to back. We're going back to back. Over here, let's see. Is that a volume imbalance? No, it's not. Okay. Over here to here. So I'm going through with this live like that. You guys could see what I do every morning. Okay. That's on the daily. It's quite a ways out. Let's put them back a little bit closer. Because if we zoom out, back in, then we won't see the end of these boxes, which is annoying. The title, when you write it, shows be at the right extreme of your screen, but it's not. It just continues at where the box ends. Maybe that's an update that they should do. So this is 1 day. 1 day FEG. Fantastic. Now I go in 4 hours. Zoom in, baby. Luckily, there's not too many of them like that. We could, like that. We don't have too much visual traffic. So that's the 1 hour. Oops. No, I'll just leave it back there to where it started. And they could. What else do we have over here? 4 hour. This one we're going to put it in orange because it's an inversion. Because we went through it over here. And then when we come back into it, it's going to act as maybe act as support, right? Or a zone of interest for buying. For the algorithm to start to spool again. After that, we got from here to here. That's in gray. Value gap. And from here to here. Okay. Go down to the 1 hour. Now we're marking all the 1 hour fair value gaps. Putting them in the chart. See where there's a lot of areas where multiple time frames coincide with their fair value gaps and prices and like zones of traffic. All right. So a lot of them to the upside. Not many of them to the downside. So maybe you want to fill this wick, go up here, and then come back down. I don't know. Maybe use this. We'll see. We'll see. settles that. Let's go down to the 15-minute. Much more above than below. So we're going to be keeping an eye on the ones above. Maybe a fill of the wick over here where all of these three are stacked, the 15-minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour, with also the daily the daily right here, the midpoint of the daily. Let's see. But as far as market structure goes, okay. So yesterday, let's zoom in over here. Yesterday, let's go like this. over here. So let's go start from here. The path. All right. So from this high to this low, right? Then after that, goes up here, comes down here, takes out the low. So now technically we're within the range of this leg, right? Comes back, comes down, doesn't break the low. Still within the range of this one, this leg. Goes back up, right? Goes back down, doesn't take the low. Goes back up, takes the high right here. So if there's a change in the state of delivery, okay? Takes this high right here, boom, boom. Takes the high again, boom, right here. So now we're within the range of this leg, right? Goes to this low, makes a new high. So now we're in the range of this leg, right? Does it make a new low? No. Does it make a new high? Yup, I believe so. Oops, a little bit like this. It's making new high. Yeah, it does. Now we're in the range of this leg to this low. Does it make a new low? No. New high? Yeah, definitely. So that's how I check market structure, right? So, and what's interesting is that nobody of these down legs closed below this wick. You know, they just went down, take the liquidity, and this one went down, took the liquidity, closed higher the bodies. These bodies didn't even close below this one. Then these close above this one. These close above this one. So you can see the price action starting to shift, right? So that's why I took this leg, right? Retracing back into the bigger leg that didn't close below. So technically, we could have even used this down leg and waited for that to break above higher in order to say, okay, we're in another uptrend, but of a bigger move. But that was volatility yesterday, so I like to take the legs where price was trading a little bit more normally, a little bit more conventionally. Okay, so I took this leg to that leg. Okay, this one broke below. All right. So, but the bodies didn't break below this. So technically it's not really a break. Comes back and then this starts playing within the range of this leg. Okay. Never made a new low, made a new high, right? Changed in the state of delivery and boom. The rest is history. From this leg to this leg's range, made a new high. Then we take this leg to this leg's range, didn't make a new low, made a new high, made a new high, no new low, made a new high. So we're currently trading bullish price action within this overall bearish move. Let's see. Let's see what we get. All right, so I'm hoping you guys like this little pre-market that I do to bring my brain up to speed to how the market has behaved overnight and which levels which magnet levels, like the fair value gaps, 15, 1 hour. This is a bit crowdy, yeah, I know, but I just did it for visual representation of where the high concentration of fair value gaps are. So 15-minute, 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily, all within a like 300 point range over here. And then yeah, the ones above, not as condensed. Maybe this section is a little bit more condensed than this one. So targets to the upside would be this one first. Okay, a pop of this high, getting to the midpoint of this daily. Here, let's click on it. This daily, the consequent encroachment of that fair value gap. And on the downside, we have all of these. Okay, we have the 4-hour fair value gap, 4-hour inversion fair value gap, and another 4-hour fair value gap, coupled with 1 hour inversion, 15-minute inversion, and a 15-minute fair value gap over here. And relative, let's do that. Relative equal lows, which are right here. Okay, relative equal lows and equal highs right here. So yeah, let's get into it. Live starts at 9:30. Hoping you guys like and subscribe to show the love. Turn notifications on, like that you receive the 9 o'clock post of this video. I always make it a bit shorter than the time it takes from 9 o'clock to 9:30. Yeah, you guys could get filled in.